Hey Will, over at Ecoshield Roofing, this is Chris with J3 Innovation. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. And I spoke to Maggie, she was such a delight. Also, thank you guys for accepting this offer as well. I'm sure you're very busy, so I'm going to try to make this short and sweet for you. As you can see, we are on the homepage of the location page at ecoshieldnc.com, Roofing Services, Greensboro, NC. Gotta say, pretty nice location page overall. You have a good amount of content. I love to see that you have your logo clickable. That helps with navigational purposes when Google crawls your site. And you have your phone number here at the top, and that is clickable as well. And Google loves to see that you give them accessibility situations where they can contact you and you give them multiple options. So good job there. I see that you guys have your tabs up here. I don't see a contact us. Usually we create a contact us so you can have all your information on that page, and the customer can enter their information if they want to send their information through a contact form as well. So that's one thing that I would suggest. If you guys don't want to do that, that's fine. But that will also help you rank that page as well. So you can also have your contact page ranking as well. Also, I see that you have your areas to serve here, but they're not clickable. I would suggest also creating a locations tab up here where they can just drop down, and if the customer's in a different area and they're just crawling your site, they can actually click on the area that they are in and basically go from there. And you guys have a pretty good amount of content here. You have 1,029 words. I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out. One thing that I do not see as well is that you don't have a contact form here. We put a contact form on each and every page of every site that we build, and that's also to help with accessibility purposes, which helps you gain more points from Google. And who don't like Google points, right? So that's one thing that I do suggest. Now, let's talk about the main three factors. When you're trying to rank your site, there are three main factors that go into play, and they are content, backlinks, and citations. Content being number one because it is king in the eyes of Google. So you want to have all your ducks in a row. And what I mean by that is we found around 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone, which this is basically the homepage for your location page. And you want to have that amount so Google will even start to pay you attention and take you seriously. So that's right around the amount that we found. And you also want to have top buyer intent keywords that you are targeting in your own site SEO. And what I mean by that is you want to be targeting keywords in here, like you have roofers, Greensboro, NC, roofing installations right here. You want to have something like roofing installations, Greensboro, NC in your content as well. Roof repairs, Greensboro, NC. Things like that, because that's going to help Google lock in a lot quicker about what each section is about. And it's going to let them know, hey, we are targeting this keyword. We want to rank for this keyword, and that's going to help you rank for it a lot faster as well. You want to also be beating out your top competitor in the authority and quality of the content as well. So, speaking on that factor, let's go check out who your top competitor actually is. Alright, as you can see, we are on the search page of Google. Roofing Greensboro NC is one of your top buyer intent keywords. So I'll type this in to find out who your top competitor is. Down here is the map pack, and we'll speak on that in just a second. This is where your citations go. Down here is the organic ranking section where your content, your citations, and your backlinks all go into play. And as you can see, Baker's Roofing is your #1 organic ranking competitor. Let's check these guys out. Alright, as you can see, we're on bakersroofing.com, and this is the actual location page as well. As you can see, Greensboro Roofing Company. As you can see, they have all their tabs up here. They have their phone number here. It is not clickable, and they do have a contact form here. And as you can see, these guys have a pretty good amount of content as well. You're actually beating these guys in the content factor, but one thing that has them beating you guys with this is also the quality and authority of the content. So I would revise your content, get more content count, and start targeting keywords in your content, because as you can see, these guys really aren't doing that. So if you implement those suggestions, that's going to help you start crushing these guys in the content factor, which is definitely what you want to do. So second factor is backlinks. This is a tool that I use called Hrefs. It shows the behind the scenes, the power of your site. As you can see, you guys have a little bit of trust and a little bit of power coming to this actual location page. You have no websites that's sending no backlinks. So this power is actually coming from the whole site itself. And the keywords that you're targeting is not the top buyer intent keywords, and you're not targeting them to your site as well, so it's not bringing any traffic to your site. Opposed to Bakers, as you can see, they have pretty good amount of power a pretty good amount of trust and pretty good amount of power. This is also coming from their actual site as a whole. And as you can see, they have 13 websites that they're sending 31 backlinks to this location page, and it's actually giving them a pretty good amount of power. And they're targeting 97 organic keywords, which the top buyer intent keywords they are targeting, they are in the first position for those. So they are actually getting a lot of power and a lot of traffic from targeting those keywords. And you guys, the keywords that you need to target, you are in like the 26th to 30th position. So that's why you're not getting any traffic. So what we do here is a method called copycat, where we take all the best websites that these guys have and find the best quality links, implement that to your site, and continue to build your backlink profile by sending the best quality links and best quality websites and linking them to your website. So what I mean by best quality links and websites is not all backlinks are created equal. So you want the strongest and most trusted backlinks coming to your site. And we will use copycat method to take theirs and continue to add backlinks to yours month after month. You definitely want to do that because backlinks are like your gas and your website is your car. So the third and final factor would be citations. Let it load up real quick. All right, as you can see, this is the map pack area. This is where your citations go, which they're just your name, your address, and your phone number that you implement into every local directory that you can. And it's going to help boost your Google My Business listing to the top. Of course, you want to be in the top 3, but ideally everybody wants to be number 1, right? So how do we do that? Of course, you guessed it, copycat method again. So what we do is find these guys citations, how many they have, where they're coming from, and implement them to your site. We use this tool right here called WhiteSpark to do that. So we implement these citations that they have to your Google My Business listing. Sorry, I said site earlier, but we implement that to your Google My Business listing. After you have all their citations, you don't want to stop there. Just like in the backlink and the content factor, you want to crush them. So after you have all their citations, you want to add at least 1 to 2 more citation packs. That's really going to strengthen your lead and make it that much harder for these guys to catch up to you. You don't want them to do that and start beating you all over again. So that is the main 3 factors that go into ranking your site and making it that much more beneficial. And I hope I didn't take up too much of your time, and this wasn't too much information. And if you guys do want to speak further with us on all this process, here's my information for you to do so. All right, so here we are. This is my website for you guys to check out as you please. Here's my email address where this video will be sent through, so you'll have that already. And here's my business phone number if you want to speak with me personally. Again, thank you for your time, Will, and I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Thank you guys for your patience, and you have a blessed and wonderful day.